Okay, that was really a good piece of advice. I would say not just one advice and a lot. Actually, this video was eye-opening for me as well because I did not have that much of, interview experience. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shraddha and I make videos on life in Germany. And today I have Palak Lakhani from another YouTube channel, and he makes video on studies related programs in German universities, and he has covered all the programs in detail and he's covering more in future. I hope that you will like it, and please don't forget to subscribe as well. Okay, so my next question for you is, what other questions you have been asked?
So the first question is always tell me about yourself. And then the next question you get asked is about your bachelor thesis.
Okay.
And that thesis you have to explain completely in German. What all you did, and were you able to produce any research paper out of this experience?
Okay.
So that you have to mention. And if you have written any internship, any voluntary internship in your resume, then you should be able to explain what you did during that internship also in German.
So the thing is, they have your resume.
They have your
resume. Ask each and every from your resume.
From your
so
resume.
Don't lie on your resume.
Never lie on your resume. Like if you have any experience, mention it honestly. If you don't have,
don't mention. Yes, that is.
They have highlighted each and every point, and they already know what they want to ask you.
Yes.
Because it happened with me when I applied for Fraunhofer. I don't know, somehow Fraunhofer had a tie-up with this company Solvay, where I worked when I was in India.
Okay.
When I went for the interview, the only question that they asked me during the interview, could you please explain me your Solvay experience, and that's it. Nothing else.
Because they were interested in that. Only that.
And they didn't want to hear anything else from me. And I was able to explain that thing properly, and they told, okay, let's try it for 6 months, and if we like, then we will extend your contract.
Oh, that's really nice.
So it's always like this.
And what other questions?
So other questions like, why did you choose to study in Germany, and which course are you studying? They already know, but they will ask, why did you choose this particular course?
Important.
Because there are also the same course offered by other universities, but with different names.
Yes.
So that is the most important question.
Why
you have to justify why. Why is the most important thing.
Yes.
And another thing, if you are doing your master thesis, or you are about to finish it, or you are about to start, then also they will ask you, like, please explain why did you choose this master thesis. Or if you are about to complete, then they will ask you the entire master thesis summary in German. So that is also most important thing. So best thing is to first learn German before applying to any company. Just learn German up to C1 level, and then start applying. So after this telephonic interview is done, so these are the major questions which you are asked usually. And at the end of this telephonic interview, if you have told something which they were not satisfied, then they will be giving you an assignment, and that assignment will be that question which you are not able to answer. So they will tell you that okay, we invite you for an on-site interview, and the on-site interview will be always technical interview. And during this on-site interview, you will be asked to show this assignment, and it's really important that if you haven't answered.
What assignment? Like what?
So during telephonic interview, you are asked 1 or 2 technical questions. And if you are not able to answer that, then they will be telling you that you have to answer these questions during your on-site interview. So this is also important thing. And after this telephonic interview, the next step is on-site interview. They give you a termin, an appointment for on-site interview. You have to be there punctually.
Of course, on time. No excuse.
Yeah. And during on-site interview, you are shown first of all the presentation about the company. What are the research areas of the company, and all the other things related to the company. The second thing is they ask you to introduce yourself, because the technical person don't know you. You have given interview to the HR person. So they will again ask you to introduce yourself, and during that introduction you again have to tell about your master thesis or your course or each and everything. You have to tell it again. And the third thing is to show your assignment, the assignment that you were given during the telephonic interview. So that is the third thing. Fourth thing is usually they ask you about your past experiences. If you have any work experience, then they ask you about that. Now, if you don't have any work experience, then they will ask you about your internship. What did you learn from that internship? And everything you have to mention in short.
Okay.
And the fifth thing is Q&A session, where they ask you if you have any doubts, you can ask during that time.
Yeah.
And the sixth thing is you discuss salary. So they will tell you a particular figure. If you are not satisfied, you can tell that you can bargain with them.
Really?
Yeah, that's possible. You can tell that, for example, there are also people who have work experience and they were paid higher than what they are told now. So they can, in that case, they can bargain. They can tell that is like, I was looking for this salary. Is there a chance to get it higher or something? And that's possible. So that everything you do on that on-site interview, and they will tell you that thank you so much. We will reply you in so and so time. And that's it. So that's the entire process.
I'm scared now. It's so much. It is so much.
One more thing which I didn't mention during the telephonic interview, you told that your interviews were in English, right?
Yeah.
Mine were in German. But there was a time when she asked me about my bachelor thesis, and I was not able to speak this word. For example, I worked with nanoparticles, and I don't know how to tell nanoparticles in German. And I asked her that, can I speak in English? Is it okay? And the answer she gave me was, So the only English word which HR interviewer will speak will be Even if she will be knowing English, she will not speak a single word in English.
Oh, that's so difficult.
She will tell, that means, okay, you can speak in English,
but I don't like it.
But I don't like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I permit you to speak in English.
But
it's okay.
Not acceptable.
But it's not acceptable.
Oh, that's so. I mean, I was scared, but now I'm more scared. So I will have to prepare a lot.
Because they mention in the mail, they send you a mail. I applied via LinkedIn.
Okay.
So I texted her personally, and she saw my LinkedIn profile, and she was impressed, and she told me that please give me your mail address.
Okay.
And she mailed me, and in the email it was clearly written that we are having this telephonic interview just to check your German language skills and not to check your technical knowledge. It was
written.
Strictly mentioned in the email.
Okay.
So I was pretty much prepared, but I was not prepared that
confident
that she will ask me something from my bachelor thesis to explain it in German, because
because it's more technical. You can speak, like you said, like what we have learned is all day talking,
German,
conversation,
exactly.
but not like technical thing, professional, and nanoparticle. Okay. The next question is, what was the most difficult question that you have faced so far?
We did this.
I think we have already done that. It was explaining your bachelor thesis in German to HR, who said, Okay, so that was the most difficult. Okay, Now my final question is, what is your tip for the students or for the people who will be facing telephonic or these kind of interviews? What would you like to tell them? What to take care of?
So as I mentioned,
best advice of yours.
So as I mentioned, it cannot be my best advice because I have not cracked a job till now. But of course, still I have faced interviews, so I can tell that. So the first thing which I already mentioned in my previous answers, it is really important that you have a professional approach, even while you are having a telephonic interview. So you cannot eat something just 5 minutes before your telephonic interview and you are chewing and you answer. You should not do this. This can be a disaster.
It is not acceptable.
It's not acceptable.
It's a disrespect to the person who has given you time.
And another thing is, you should dress professionally, even if this is a telephonic interview.
Yeah.
And it's all connected to your mind, you know, how
Yeah.
you think, how you answer, it's all connected.
Yeah.
You feel that it's not connected,
But it is.
it will show in your answers,
Yes.
how you speak, you know.
Yeah.
And so these are the 2 tips before you get a call. And after you get a call, always have a CV, your CV in your hand,
Yes.
because she or he will be having your CV in their hand.
Yes.
So at least you should know what you have written in your CV.
Yeah. Yeah. Of
Because
course.
when they are going to ask you, they will ask you any random question from your CV.
CV.
And it's really important that you have a printed version or even on a laptop,
Yeah.
a version of your CV in front of your eyes,
Yeah.
so that you can answer accordingly.
Yeah.
So this is another important thing. And the third important thing is you can share your personality, because that's what telephonic interview is held for.
Yeah.
But don't share your personal details. So sometimes, you know,
Like what
there
personal?
are sometimes questions, like I was asked, because the job was in Düsseldorf and I was living in Halle,
Okay.
and I was asked that, are you married or are you single?
Okay.
So this was one question which I wanted to answer. I mean, I didn't have any problem in answering.
Yeah.
So I told, yeah, I'm single. And then she asked me, like, if we give you a job, then will you be ready to move to Düsseldorf from Halle?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, okay, I can do that. And she told that, so after coming to Düsseldorf, if you get married, then do you want us to give you and provide you an apartment or an accommodation? Questions like this, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so you are asked questions like this
Okay.
usually. So you can choose not to answer, or you can choose to answer. It depends
Okay.
upon you.
And
If
you can directly say, I do not want to answer
you can
this
directly say.
question.
Yeah, you can directly say.
Oh.
They don't mind.
Okay.
They are, because
They're
it's
very
professional. They are
professional.
very professional.
Okay.
If they ask you are single or married, and if you don't want to answer, and if you say that I prefer not to answer, then it's your choice,
Oh.
because it's a personal question.
But in India, it's not like
Yeah.
that. Whatever you are asked, you have to
Yeah.
answer. It's not like I would
Yeah.
not like to answer this question.
Yeah. And the most important advice that I would like to give is, don't blindly apply to any company. Before applying, do your own research.
Yeah.
Instead of you know, depending on someone else to help you, it's better you do your own research. You have internet, watch videos on YouTube, watch videos on Google, read articles on Google, do as much research as you can,
About the company?
about the company, because this is the most important thing. Like, you will be asked this question for sure, that what did you find in our company that you applied to us and not to any other company? And trust me, it is one of the most difficult questions to answer.
Yes.
Because if you are not sure what this company is working on, for example, being a chemical engineer, you should know which chemicals does this company produce, and if you are not sure what they are working on, then it's better don't apply,
Yeah.
because you will be rejected.
This shows that you are not serious
Exactly.
about it. You don't do your research.
Yeah.
You have not done your homework, and they know how sincere you are.
Exactly.
now.
and if you show these qualities in your interview,
Yeah.
then trust me, it will really be difficult for you to get any job,
Yeah.
because it really holds a bad impression in their eyes. And
Yeah.
if this happens, then you cannot apply ever again in future for this company,
For this company,
particular
yeah.
company, and
in any other position.
in any other position, and which will be a real loss for you.
Yeah.
So that's also very important advice, that if you are sure that you want to work in that company, only then apply to that company.
And do your homework.
Yeah, and do your homework, which is really important.
So a lot of advice, a lot of
And
useful.
learn German.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
learn German for me as well. Learn German. So, okay, that was really a good piece of advice. I would say not just one advice, and a lot. Actually, this video was eye-opening for me as well, because I did not have that much of interview experience. I just gave 2 interviews, and those were in English, so I was quite lucky in that case,
Yeah.
I would say. But the experience that you have shared is really helpful for me for preparing, and I think my audience would also be
I hope.
very very much useful, find this video very useful, and yeah, they will be happy about this video, because any interview you face in life, these things are important and
Exactly.
applicable to all the interviews that you will be facing in your life. and I think this video will be really helpful, and if it was, then please check also his channel. It is full of information, full of detailed insight of all the courses that he has covered. And if you have any requests, you can place on his YouTube channel and also on his Instagram. I can link your Instagram as well, and I hope to see you in my next video. Till then, bye.
Bye.